Hello, this is the Breast One Healer 209 here on YouTube. This is the storyline reading as far as a missing child. Okay, God giving me a missing child about 4 years old. European. Pink bow in her hair. White shoes, patent leather with a scrap going across. White dress with pink on it some kind of way. Could be little flowers or whatever it may be. Seems like she had like a ponytail in the front, 2 in the back. But like curls on it, like the Shirley Temple curls. So I don't know if it's her Sunday clothes, her Easter clothes, or what this is. Wedding clothes from a wedding or whatever it is. Seems like the clothes is like a special occasion. So it's a little girl, but she a missing little girl, or maybe she's going to be at some kind of function or event, and maybe she might go missing. I just don't know. Okay, so let's just see. Now, we alert might go out for her. So let's just see. Let's just see what God bring out. Okay. As far as the adults in her life, okay? Because children are with adults, so let's just go. Okay, let's just go. Okay, first card dropped out is somebody used their imagination and made the little girl disappear. I can't call her little girl blue because she had pink on. So let's just call her Pinkie. How about that? I'm going to call her Pinkie. Okay? The next card is, it is obvious. Somebody wasn't going to be scared of nothing. Or she wasn't. So she might have went with someone. Where somebody, you know, somebody put their hand out. People lie and say, oh, well, your mommy told me to bring you over here. So it could be something like that. Because the person either who made her disappear without a trace wasn't going to be scared of nothing, or she wasn't. Because if she wasn't, that means it could have been somebody that came over and said, your mommy told me to come and get you. You know how people lie to children. Or you want ice cream or whatever it may be. And the child wasn't scared. It's obvious. Okay, so let's just see, universe, you know all about it. So we have a time and a check that's honorable. Maybe to make it happen, or some kind of occasion she was at with her family maybe. So we have right here, you're calling too much work ethics. So maybe with the mother some kind of way. Maybe with the mother, today is Thursday. I'm going to pull this card out because today is Thursday. Okay, let's just flow a little bit. This one jumping out too. Let's just flow a little bit. You're calling too much. So, and then we have work ethics. So maybe the mommy going to be calling some kind of way to try to get help as far as her child. Or maybe her job was calling her a lot. Maybe she turned her face for a minute and was talking to her work or whatever this is. Or maybe she just work all the time or whatever this is with the mother. Or maybe the child was calling her a lot and the mother didn't have good work ethics. That means she wasn't watching her little girl or anything like that. Today is Thursday. So something could happen on a Thursday, Sunday, or whatever day of the week. Today is Thursday, though. Cry sometimes is good for your heart, and that would be for the mother. The next one is, don't blame each other for the loss. So the mother and the father shouldn't blame each other for the loss. Because they saying, God, please save me. But instead, I'm going to say, they are saying, God, please save my baby. I'm going to say it like that. Okay, so we have right here that mention me, Pinkie. I'm going to say Pinkie because Pinkie is, if she ain't missing, she might go missing. Follow me? So this card say tell her now. So this will be to the mommy from Pinkie or from whoever took Pinkie. So I won't know until I look at some more. Mention me, Pinkie, or whoever the abductor is. Okay? She is going to be a runner, Pinkie, and put her all in. Maybe playing or something like that. Or the person who took her was going to put his all in and be that runner. And that is snatch her and get the running. Take it however it goes. Okay? So let me just see if I can just get some. This is a negative card. So let's just flow for a minute. I don't know what the mother was doing though. So finally in a safe and happy place is a death card though. So it's a positive also, but so far I don't see anything positive unless somebody was getting married or something. So let's just flow a little bit. There's a death card though. Finally, Pinkie in a safe and happy place, or the mother or the parents accomplished something in life, like getting married or something special. This person was posing as who he wasn't, while Pinkie was seeking refuge. Follow me? So a Pinkie, so the next card is marvelous. We can make it. So we could have like the parents some kind of way where we could have where the parents, it could be the other parent that have the baby, Pinkie, or it just could be where it's just a stranger, right? Who was posing as who the person wasn't, while Pinkie was seeking refuge wherever Pinkie was standing or sitting, right? It was marvelous. This person might have told Pinkie, we can make it. And that would be taking you to see your mother, want to get ice cream, or whatever this person might have said. The person could be 42 and up or 24 and up. I love him, but it won't be no romance or love her. So whoever this person is might know one of the parents, or it could be the other parent, right? Where he loved whoever the mother is, but is no romance. So it could be the other parent, like the dad, for instance, or it could be just some person out there who's posing as whoever he is. Okay? So this person needs to let spirit and boom. So I'm going to go over this side. Wait, what was this one? What's that? Okay. The parents or the person who's the culprit need to deviate from a conquest deal. So we have this next card. Did what this person do warrant? Did the action that this person take warrant what was done to the person? So if we have a mother and her child was kidnapped, did what she do warrant what was done back to her? Her child being kidnapped or killed, anything like that? So if it's the father, the other half, or somebody posing as a father or as a good person, okay? So we have whoever this person was not going to put up any longer with one of the parents' crap or with the child's crap, because the child was a beautiful dreamer. Follow me? So we have right here that I'm ready, no more. So the person who took the child was ready and he felt no more, or she, whoever this is. So somebody was willing to do something because a fear and force was given no other choice, and that would be Pinkie or the other parent or whoever this person is. So Pinkie was dealing with the big boys, whoever the big boy was for Pinkie, or one of the parents was dealing with the big boys, and that would be cops, law enforcement, the judge, the lawyers, the pastor, gang members, or just whoever this is, a doctor, a teacher, whoever the man is, some man who in charge. whoever he is, a father or whoever this is. Let's just take some cards. Let's see. So if we have a father that took the child and he felt like he had no other choice and he made the child disappear without a trace, or we just have some culprit. I'm trying to see who is it though. Who is it? Wilmington. Okay, let's see. Right here, seated. So Wilmington is where you go for the tennis, I know. Seated. I hear seated. I have to get seated. Evidently. Just jumping all hard. This one here. A lot of money was spent some kind of way. So let's just put this in for a minute. Let's just go. Maybe somebody went to see like a tennis match. If not, that went to some kind of event or whatever. Okay. The parents had to cover that emotion. One of them or both of them. Cover that emotion. So what? It's obvious something come from way back with one of the parents or both of them. Okay? Where one of them might feel that it's the other person's fault because they tangled up in something. So one of the parents got to be assertive and assess things because somebody feeling detention time. Pinkie is, or one of the parents, or both of the parents. So detention time. Pinkie could be feeling, or one of the parents. At work, an event, or jail, whatever this is. Okay, let's just go a little bit and see. So we have, who are you really? I want to change, but I worry about other people. So we had one of the parents worried about who they are. God saying, who are you really? But the person is worrying about other people for some reason. But it says right here, you are not exempt. Take heed to what is calling to be seen and heard by you. Because something won't be on TV, internet, or anything like that. So this parent was not exempt. This person was worrying about how this person was going to look to other people. One of them, let's see. One of the parents. Let's just see here. So we have that somebody used their muscle to control one of the parents, maybe by taking a baby. If not that, dominating. Where the parent was on the battlefield, she knows the truth. She's not innocent. So we got a homosexual card, homosexual relationship, and it has abuse in it. Got to take the reins and run with it and be the God, and one of the parents or both of them. Okay, so become grown to what God created you to be at birth, and let your sounds be heard loud and clear. One of the parents or both of them. So we got another God card. So we have a God card right here. God had to intervene and able to make something happen. Or we dealing with a jury in general, a party in general, a group of people. It don't have to be a party, but it can be. Let's say 15 party guests, 1 party guest, 5 party guests, 51 party guests, or we're dealing with a jury or some kind of gathering. So maybe the baby, the 4-year-old was at a gathering where it was an honorable time. Set. Or it's going to be caught some kind of way maybe. Feeling detention time up there. So the next one is somebody searching on the computer as far as something at some place. So somebody got some cheating ways and the other one going to be suffering for the cheating ways out of the other. Maybe a parent, if not a parent, who is this then? Some of this one, I don't know who this person is then. If it's not the other parent. Because the first part is somebody made Pinkie disappear without a trace. So I'm calling her Pinkie because I don't have a name for this child, but she got a pink ribbon in the front and her hair. Ponytail. 1373. Something was forced some kind of way. So we have the parents, one of them was dealing with a Dusty that the other one wanted the other one to come up to par. So we dealing with the mother, she wanted the father to come up to par. He was a Dusty, right? Because it was time roped off from Pinkie. What time roped off from the mother and Pinkie is real life. Not raisins and lollipops. So somebody move fast on it. Maybe they take Pinkie. Follow me? So whoever the father is, he might abuse his power and let off everything in him. Because it was a meeting place and he wore certain kind of clothing. Follow me? Let's just go. So we have that I want a real God love now. Can you love me right? So we have like maybe one of the parents dealing with the other parent, and one of them, like the father is not loving the mother right or something like that, and she not willing to take him back unless he can love her right. She wants sensitivity and tenderness, or he wanted it from her. So we have right here was a chamber of chaos and an entry level of darkness, negative. So the mother didn't control the outcome, or the father, because we got abusive relationship right here. So we have right here that homosexual relationship. So you don't control the outcome. You gotta be okay with your looks and know you're beautiful or handsome. One of the parents. Okay, I dropped the card. So that's it. Somebody, one of the parents decided to stick the fork in the other one and be done with the other one, or kill the other one, however it's going. Let me just see for a minute. Chose to do that because one of the parents no longer indulged in something, homosexuality, or wanted to stay married, or whatever this is. Could be an earth sign, a Capricorn, or whatever, but they wanted the person to just lay off because one of them was keeping their options open. Mother, father, or somebody connected to the couple or something like that. Because if we got like a mother and father, and then one of them seeing somebody on the side of the same sex, though, to make it homosexual and is abuse or whatever this is. So one of them was keeping their options open. Okay, so let's just see. So we have one of them had to start falling back in love with him or herself, the mother or the father. So we have that. One of them wanted structure. So one of them exercised their right to complain because a lot of money was spent. Bills piling up, a lot of money was spent dealing with the secret society. So one of them wanted equal and fair. So I might call that non-support. If not non-support, a job. That's not a non-support card, but I don't know. Somebody want money. Somebody want somebody part of some kind of police or whatever it is. So we have, when we deal with non-support, people kind of on the crazy side. They will put their kids over money, and you should never do stuff like that. Okay, this one. So we have no longer will this person be filtered. He was going to rise to the occasion, or the mother. So we have the mother, or Pinkie, was coupled off with Satan and just went to peace. And the next card is somebody was energy seeking and was gonna see black for what it is. So somebody could have had on all black, or we could be dealing with somebody who's black in general. Somebody might have had on all black. Or somebody is black. Let's just see for a minute. I need a little bit more for Pinkie. For Pinkie. A little bit more for Pinkie universe. Or we could even have, like I say, non-support, court system, anything like that. Maybe somebody put their child in non-support. Put their child in foster care, and that's how the child disappeared. Just a little bit more for Pinkie universe. Okay, let's see. We have right here that something was charged to the account, was out of control, could be non-support. Because somebody looked at somebody as weak back and was going to change and chance it all. So in the back of somebody's mind, they was thinking about God. So somebody insisted on a period of time. Maybe one parent to another, or just somebody, or non-support office, or somebody. Okay. We got somebody who get along with all races, so it could be the court system, foster care office, or whatever this is. Let's say moving to rougher matters. So we have right here sustaining the person's self at a shelter. So we could have Pinkie that's sustaining herself at a shelter, moving to rougher matters and going to be there. Could be the foster care system, non-support. Let's just see what's going on. We got maybe one of the parents need to leave destruction behind, holding on to a corrupt hand. Okay. Think about it. Around a pyramid of people. Somebody gonna buy something that's cheap. So we have, my lawyer said so. One of the parents might be getting a lawyer. You gotta remember what God says. You are one of the parents. So we have the animalistic. So we have a man who's animalistic, controlling, dominating, fighting, fussing, or whatever. Maybe toward Pinkie or toward one of Pinkie's parents. It was rallying or fussing. Pinkie mom might be a Sagittarius or a fire sign, or just adventurous like a sage that this person want to checkmate with, or she want to checkmate with Pinkie, her child. Okay, so we have the person might feel boxed in, the mother might have felt boxed in, or he might have put Pinkie in a box. Okay, it's a shock. Mother gonna be stung. Gotta see it and hear the power of her mind. I'm scared. This would be the mother. You can call somebody now, do it. Because she a pioneer. Okay, so he beat me so much, so she might be connected to a man that beat her so much, or whoever this person is beat the baby. Right? Hold on. She's holding on to love. Little Pinkie, or the mother to some relationship she had that was abusive. Somebody could be 26. Okay, so we have right here, somebody wants to seek revenge on the Negro. So we got 2 black cards in here. So the child was another color that I saw. Right, so we got black and I saw black. I didn't use it racial that other time. Well, I might have said it. Okay, somebody wants to seek revenge on the Negro. This is flow. It's talking in the surroundings. Talking about something, whatever it might be. Somebody got to accept and try harder in love or in business. So we have this card. Somebody thought it would be the end of their money problems. Oh my goodness, this looks bad. Shoot. That look bad. This look bad. This card by itself, you hear me saying? This look bad. Because this one card by itself, even though this not my trafficking card, this looks like my trafficking card. This looks like, if somebody feel this to be the end of their money problems, that means trafficking, killing a child, putting them in trafficking, or just put them in foster care somewhere where you ain't got to put no money out. Let me see what the next card is. End of the money problems. No more money problems. Okay, then we hear somebody terrified because they were raped. So somebody might have been raped some kind of way, and the child come from a rape, them being raped. If not that, we're just going to say somebody, one of the parents is terrified because the child was stolen. Follow me. Somebody was banking on it. 112, 211. So we have a hotel here. So some kind of way somebody went to a place, if not a hotel, stayed a little while or all night with Pinkie maybe, right? Anything like that probably. Passed by the masses, groups of people. And it was drinking juice or drinking whatever. Right? So we have right here that somebody's going to step into that queenship or kingship. Because thoughts were spinning in somebody's mind. Because somebody got anxious. So evidence shows that it was about spousal support or some kind of money. Spousal support, job money, non-support money, any kind of daily money. He got a nerve putting me on trial. So we might have a man putting the mother on trial, or the mother putting the father on trial, or whatever this is. So we here right here. Somebody in their feelings and want to go get it. Want to go get Pinkie. That's what happened. Focus on that journey. So if we have a father who deciding that he going to get rid of his child because of the non-support is piling up, or he going to put his child in trafficking, even though I don't see the trafficking cards. Usually when you go to this hotel card up there that I'm pointing to, it usually don't be no coming back from it most of the time. It really not. Let me just see if I can get a couple more cards. Okay, we got the impossible card. Okay, it was made impossible. Dang. Oh, shucks. It's getting worse. The senseless attempts to find my mother. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Trying my best to escape. The baby might have been trying to escape because we talking about at least a 4-year-old. I really want to express. So the child want to express, trying to express. So we got somebody trying to get to the Milky Way Cillian there. Maybe the father of the child. Something in his genetics where he is racist, hateful, something grimy, something wrong with him, and it's throughout his bloodline, whoever it is. So somebody took their shot to plant their fortune. So we could have somebody who got somebody to snatch their child and put their child in foster care, put their child in, I don't see the trafficking cards though, but that card up there goes with it. To do something negative, even now to kill a child, because I saw the finally in a safe and happy place, but I don't see no wedding and nothing coming behind it. So it could have been some event happening, but I just don't know what the event was if it wasn't a wedding. And that could be finally in a safe and happy place when it's something good accomplished, but I really ain't see nothing behind it to see what was accomplished. So it might be where it's a negative, right? Somebody wanted to be a trailblazer, So they wanted jointness with somebody. So somebody fought the other physically, mentally, verbally, financially. Because somebody adored a lecturer. Right? And here we have it right here. It's back to back. Filling a lecture, court hearing. Job, court hearing, or whatever. Okay. Because somebody was promiscuous. Follow me? Somebody observed that. And then, do you really like the way you are? Things starting to look good for the person, because if the person decide to do whatever. So we have right here. So would this be this for the baby? I just want to go home again, because we're talking about a 4-year-old. I just want to go home again. If you need help, you should reach out. So whoever this person is should have reached out if you needed help, because somebody felt it would be the end of their money problems. The best option for you is to wear the shield on and the helmet of strong. So somebody stopped the baby from framing it for a lifetime. That means living, or the mother from just having her baby and the baby is in trafficking and in foster care or anything like that. It got to be something like that. Okay, let me see if there's anything else before I quit it. Okay, this one said, God said somebody felt like they was restricted, that they had no way out, so that's why they did whatever. One of the parents or some person on the side or whoever this is. You need to apologize, God said, whoever you are. Feel the moisture of what this took from the other parent. Let me see if it's 2 more, and I'm going to quit. 2 more. Okay, 2 more cards. Okay, so we have help was a minute away. Dealing with something cognizable. Next one is universe is driven to guide you to your path, but will you go? Refuse to stay in a puddle because it will keep you wet. So really, you should have asked God for some help or asked somebody for some help. So who's proud of you? You proud of yourself because you feel you wonderful. Because whoever you are, you made some kind of move as far as the child. So either you put the child in. I don't see my trafficking cards. I really don't. But this one up here, this card up here, these 2 cards is a Jesus double miracle. And the child is missing or will be missing or whatever this is. It could be trafficking. If not trafficking, put in foster care or death. It's one or the other. But I only see 1 card over there, so maybe I don't need to say death because I only saw 1 card. So maybe, let me see. I got the box right here. That could be a casket, but I only see maybe the baby is alive. So let's just go with that for a little bit. You stop the baby from being with the mother. Put the baby in trafficking. You did something with the baby, or just took the baby from the mother in general and you just got your baby. Anything like that? Like where father might have just stole his own baby and he got his baby wherever he lived at because he couldn't make it with the mother and it was a bunch of money problems and the non-support was constantly going up or something like that. He feel he wonderful. Might have been rallying and talking about it because he wanted to checkmate with the mother. He felt boxed in maybe because of money problems, because he felt it'd be the end of his money problems dealing with this situation. So he might have posed as who he wasn't with that card. So I can turn the card around, wash your hands on African American, and just make it where, because the child was a European child. So we don't know if it's adoption, but I don't see no adoption cards out here, so I'm trying to see. We could have somebody who have, the child is whoever your child is by, and then you have another race for your side person. Because is abuse in homosexual relationships. So some kind of way somebody is the same sex, but then we got somebody else, because the baby got a father. Children gotta have a father. They don't come here for a father because they are their father's seed. So I'm trying to figure out for sure whether is the child alive, because it's gonna be some kind of alert. I don't see nothing real bad. Maybe we're washing the hand. Let's just see. Give me a little bit more, Lord, so I can see if the baby is alive, or gonna be alive, or the father just want to take the child because it's strictly about non-supporting. He don't want to pay, or the mother gave the baby away to trafficking, or whatever this is. I need a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'll do anything for you if you want me to. Okay, now that's making me think of if we have a parent that has another person on the side, and you got that person to come and pose and snatch your child some kind of way, because they'll do anything for you. Let's just see. Let me see, like at least 10, Lord. That's it. I don't want to go over. Okay. Cards. Whoa, look at this card on top. You owe an insane apology. God says, whoever you are, now's the time. If you're the father or whoever you are, that card was right on top. You owe an insane apology, whoever you are. I'm going to try to just take 10. But if it go past 10, I got to take them. Let's just go. Because you know all about it. So what this person is, let's just say. Number 15, number 16. We got an, okay, what is this one? Seeking everything in it. Gaining much hope in it all. One of these parents. Seeking everything in it. Gaining much hope. So let's just see. Dealing with a biller. You in a poly relationship. So if you're dealing with the same sex person and your child's father too, whoever you are, however it is going, or your child's mother or whoever, plus some person on the side, you're in a poly relationship and you're dealing with a biller, it says, right? Because we're dealing with at least 3 people on the table. We got a father and a mother, and somebody of the same sex is going with one of the parents, seem like. Okay, you're in an upscale, political, or racist area, some kind of. One of you. One of the parents, or whoever this is, let's just say. Okay, so we got function as the human, God says, right? That we are, right? Refuse. When you don't refuse to leave your past behind, you can't grow. You can't function and get what God want to usher into. If you're on drugs, if you fight, if you cheat, or whatever terrible things that's hooked on, if you don't let that stuff stay back there, you can't get what's coming good. Okay. Keep yourself stuck. You know all about it, for whoever this is. So let's just see, this number 34. Somebody could be 34, 43. We see the baby is 4, because I said 4-year-old. 51. We have a 13-year-old. I'm just trying to name some of the cards. Okay, ring time. Somebody, I'm ready to love you. Somebody might want to give the other spouse a ring. The other, not spouse, the other parent a ring, because you're ready to love the person. Let's see some. Let's see. What you going to tell me? I wouldn't have known this about you. Maybe that you stole a baby, or that you were gay, because somebody in an abusive relationship. Okay, somebody working at some place, a job that they tired of. Okay, so something was extraordinary that somebody was going to return it back to the sender. One of the parents, I guess. So things were starting to change, or they wanted things to change. So let's just finish these cards up. Okay, somebody isolated somebody. Why did I believe you? So we have right here, something went to the extreme, where one of the parents might have said, no way. Somebody could have different hair than the other, curly or whatever. So we have right here that one of the parents needed to cut the cord on anything ungodly. And needed passing them behind whatever negative, something negative from their past. Because somebody was tired of a job that they had. So somebody has some kind of addictions. If it's not drug addictions, it's some other kind of addiction. Whatever it may be. Find out why did you stick with it so long. Whatever addiction you had. Whoever this is. One of the parents or one of the parents' lovers or whoever this is. Somebody. Okay, let's just see. Well, so we have believe what you wish. I'm making a change. So we got let me get up right now. Okay. So we have for what blank. So maybe one person asking the other person something. So somebody's going to court. Because one had to cut the cord on any kind of addictions up here. Ask yourself why you even held on to it so long. Okay. Believe what you wish. I'm making a change. Like the person saying, I'm going to stop smoking, I'm going to stop drinking, I'm going to stop drugging, or whatever it may be. So we hear right here that the other one asking the other one for what blank. So they're going to court some kind of way, looking at things realistically, the reality of things. Whoa, look at this. This is a child card. Ain't that something? We talking about a missing baby. Help stop the loss of children if you can. So we got the Capricorn. I got Capricorn 2 times, I think. Or, yep, Capricorn. Move fast on it. This is the mommy, or for any kind of alert to go out. Or this is the mommy. Get what I'm saying? For flyers, information out for a child. Just to move fast on it by the mother to call for help for your child. Anything like that. Help stop the loss of children. However you lose a child. And I'm talking about missing child right now and alert. Might didn't happen. Might will happen. Might happened last week. I'm trying to think. Or could be in foster care. Might be getting put in foster care. Might be in foster care. Whatever going on as far as a child being taken away some kind of way. Okay, so let's flow. So we have, what is this card? One of them was being molded into what they wasn't, as far as one of the parents or whoever this is. Start to see what others was doing to keep the parents stuck. Maybe addictions over there. So we have right here 4 balloons. Somebody picked the one for 4 balloons. So they could be a married couple. A married couple, or they want to get married to each other, or they just boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean man, woman, not boyfriend. Man, woman. Maybe they just a couple. Or they could be married. Or one want to marry the other, or whatever this is. So the child might have been put in some kind of, I don't see my foster care cards, my adoption cards though, so I don't know. Maybe the child was given away, but I still don't see the trafficking card. So maybe one of the parents took the child and figured that will bring the person closer to the other parent, or was tired of running up a lot of bills and all, and decided to have the child half the time too, but you just don't take the child. Because it say the child vanished without a trace. Because we got somebody who was posing as what they wasn't. Maybe as daddy, as friend, as officer, whoever this is. I just don't know who it is, okay? So let's see if it's A little bit more. Okay, let's see. A little bit more. So, let's see. I'm going to try to stop it though. Okay, how to control things the best way you can. This person wants to have structure. And face it, purring straight is not raising lollipops, because one person wanted the other person to cherish the person, and the person going to say the person's sorry. Okay, something happened over a weekend, so maybe it happened over a weekend as far as when the child got taken. So this is Earth Angel card speaking to the millions, so some kind of way it might be an alert. I got to say it that way because this is the kind of reading this is, so I'm going to use it that way. And that means if it's alert, you're speaking to the millions, that means it could be on the internet, because I think I saw the internet card. Somebody had a weakness for lovemaking, follow me. But the person deceived the other person. Why did you're being deceived by somebody of service? Somebody was supposed to have been of service, so the child might have been deceived as somebody of service. It might have been somebody in a uniform, or somebody just in all black, or whoever this is, or by the other parent, or whoever this is. That's just the universe, you know all about it. There was a mirage in somebody's mind, feeling time. So the angel would be the baby. I see an angel card in here. That's the baby. Okay, let's just flow a little bit, Lord. Okay, let's see. That would be the baby. 4 years old, your baby to me. So let me just say the baby. Baby. Little Pinkie. I'm calling her Pinkie because oh my goodness, this is the cupcake exchange. That's a trafficking card. That's negative. Okay, let's flow. Because the mother or the father was hope struck. Oh my goodness, it's bad. How much would the parent, or whoever this is, go to grow? How far? Because the parent, or whichever one of these parents was chewing on luxurious, or the person who stole the baby, okay, was revamping, doing things all night, all day, as far as a job. Because the person was tired of the job the person had. So this person got a vaccine, going to the hospital with this next card. But if this person was searching for love, this person needs to just get love from this person's self. Person got a vaccine or IV or blood taken. So we have right here that went to the hospital right there and said thank you, or will be if it hasn't happened. Okay, we're dealing with a cop right here. So we got the blue. Our brother is policeman or a leader in general, of any color policeman, but if it's a leader, right, it can be any leader also, right? Or we're dealing with a boss or something, or a boss who robbed you of your money, maybe because somebody tied their job over there. Somebody got tendencies, and that's a sure thing, maybe to give their baby away, or let's see here. Somebody snorting, a bureaucrat, or just taking drugs. So we got, you want to prevail on you, the brown rabbit. So the brown rabbit, somebody the brown rabbit, number 6. So I'm going to do another 6 and 11. We got the baby. Okay. Choosing you first was always the best choice, and you clarified one of the parents that choosing her first was the best choice, and that's what the parent did. So we have the baby here, the angel. The baby is the angel. Peeping through the peephole, maybe the car or somewhere that the baby is. Or the cupcake exchange could actually be a mother who work at some club with a lot of ladies, or a man that work at a job with a lot of ladies, okay? If it's not trafficking. But we got somebody saying it'll be the end of their money problems. So that go with trafficking, so, and different stuff. So somebody was good and hot with the other, and ducking wouldn't help the person, wouldn't help the mother, wouldn't help the father, whoever this is, and was going to make all the necessary changes and play ball with that person's life in the best ways. Because we got a man who did something by a certain date. Let's just see, Lord, is it anything else? Because the person going to court, or the person was going to be going to court about money or whatever this is. So if you get rid of the child, you ain't got to worry about non-supportive or something like that. I guess for the person around green with the foliage. So we have right here, so somebody was nervous at a place, job or whatever place, nervous. Okay, so we have, do you like the way you are? Get out of this mess. So we have right here, you got to see that you work for a million plus more and get out of the circles that keep you stuck. One of the parents, so it was negative. Some kind of way that one of the parents went somewhere, but it was negative. It was danger lurking and waiting for the baby. And the baby could be in water below. Don't have to be, but could be. So, the person need to say, sorry, God saying it. It's insane, God saying. So, it's insane, God saying. So, whoever you are, either the baby is in water and the baby not allowed to finally in a safe and happy place, or you feel you finally in a safe and happy place because you ain't got to worry about non-support. You put the child in trafficking, or we got one of the parents stole the other baby where the mother can't get to the baby, or we got one of those directions. We got one of them, because the first card says made the child vanish without a trace. You might have had on all black when you stole a baby, because the focus is somebody worrying about money, and to be the end of their money problems, and they tired of the job they have. So either it's non-support, or it's a job that's just not paying you good or whatever, and you just somebody that's not one of the parents. You hooked to the parents though, because you're in a poly relationship with the parents some kind of way, or with one of the parents, or however it is, and you take the child, put the child in trafficking to get money or whatever this is. Because this is talking about money, end of the money problems. It's a 4-year-old. She pretty too. Brown hair, look like pretty. Okay, let's see. She got right here. Is this the mother? Somebody had a sixth sense. The mother maybe, or whoever this is, about some place that she went to. Got the 15 again, that make 30. Somebody could be 30. Okay, because somebody, a woman, was trying to get to the Milky Way, maybe the mama, trying to get a job or whatever it might have been, or just was trying to make money and gave a child away, or whatever this is, or sold a child, or just get a job in general somewhere, and she took her baby with her, but she wasn't watching her, or whatever this is. She need to believe in God's word only, not man's word, because money was pending. So maybe she had a boss to say, bring your baby to work with you. She'll be okay, and next thing you know, something happened. Or she actually just put her own child in trafficking because she wanted to be not worry about money problems. Or we got a father with non-support problems, and he was tired of it, and he took the baby himself, and that is kill the baby. Or I only see one card that go that route, so I don't really want to say that too much, but I got to keep it in there. I saw 2 cards that can go that way. Or we got a father who he just decided he gonna steal the baby and keep the baby on his side, so he don't have to worry about paying no non-support, and just say he don't know where the baby at. Or we got a mother on drugs or a father on drugs, one of them some kind of way. and they gave their child away because of that, or their child was just taken away from them. Get what I'm saying? And in the system, get what I'm saying? Got put in a system, foster care, something like that, because they on drugs, something like that. And they're going to have to go to court and try to get their child back. Because maybe they ain't have enough money home to take care of their children. And the child got taken because of that, or anything like that, because they on drugs, or one of them on drugs. So I was trying to take it different ways. So I'm going to end it right there. So Pinkie, abuse showed that it was fake love. I give up on this fake love. So the baby didn't run away. Somebody took the baby, and somebody looked at it as fake love. The mother or father, if there's on drugs, they felt like it was fake love in keeping their child because they really wasn't interested because they was stuck on drugs. Or we got one of the parents, the father, taking the child. He was tired of fake love with the mother of the baby, or the mother with the father of the baby, or somebody hooked on to the couple in general, to one of them that's the same sex, who decided they going to take the baby, whoever that is, and get rid of the baby or steal the baby for the other parent or whatever this is, thinking they can hold on to the parent if they just take the baby, or they just mad with the parent, one of the parents, because the parent not coming to them, so they tired of the fake love, so they decide to take their child and get rid of their child or hurt them or whatever this is. Okay, I'm gonna leave this alone. But that's what I got. I got an alert some kind of way. But so we'll see whatever this is, Lord, because I love children and I want them to be in the best places. So if the child go to foster care, that's better than the baby being in water somewhere, because baby could be in water below, be in foster care, or be in trafficking. That's 3 places I think I heard. Vanish without a trace. You know what that means. And made impossible too. The impossible part is made impossible. When it's made impossible, is no way. So if your child got taken away and put in foster care, that means all your rights stripped. That's the only way it's going to be impossible for you to get your child. Both rights got to be stripped, the daddy and the mother, for you not to see your baby again. Because they got full custody and control over your child. If your child got put in trafficking, you need a double Jesus miracle. That's impossible to get your child. If your child was killed and put in water somewhere and you just don't know where your child is at, that's like impossible. Or killed, period. So there's certain things that the impossible card, it goes with. So working somewhere and not paying attention and taking your child to work with you, and you busy working, and somebody at your job say they'll watch your child, some man, and next thing you know, he take your child while you working and take your child and put your child in trafficking somewhere, or something even worse, whatever this is. So this is the Brass Love One Healing Tarot 9 here on YouTube. Peace.